On today's visit, we'll be talking about a free mod that I did to one of my home defense shotguns. I know I talk about shotguns quite a bit, but I don't believe that I have talked about this yet or really kind of went in detail on how I did it. And I'm going to not give too much information, but it's kind of a free mod. Like, you know, with cars, you have all these free mods you can do, or whether it's something as simple as opening up the slots that are in the wheel wells to cool the brakes. They're already there, but most times they tend to be kind of covered up. But anyway, I digress. So, as seen before, this is my Mossberg Maverick 88. Everybody's seen it. For those who haven't seen the video, I'm also going to make sure that I enunciate and speak up when doing my videos because an individual had put a message on one of my last videos and said that they couldn't hear what I was saying. And I think it was due to two things. Of course, I used my phone, but also I used the Facebook recording, YouTube recording, and the quality looks terrible. It looks like it came from a flip phone. So prayerfully, you know, YouTube can work on that. But anyway, so here, my Mossberg Maverick 88. It is hot and ready to go. I'm not going to unload it. It's ready. Okay, just make sure that the safety is on, even though there's nothing in the chamber, but in it. So, the free mod that I did, partially free mod that I did, was for some people, like myself, 5'5", 150 something pounds, sometimes the traditional stocks can be a little long, but there's a way to shorten it so you can get a shorter length of pull, because, you know, if you have one of those super long stocks, it's way out here, but if you can pull it further into your shoulder and cheek it better, sometimes you get a better handle on shotgun, on the firearm, right? So this is what I did. I also own I have a Mossberg 500, right? So what I did was took approximately 2 inches out of the stock, and I'm going to roll back this side saddle to show you. So I don't know the length of the stock, but I'm just going to kind of give you an understanding of what I did. So I cut 1 3/4 inches out of this stock. Now here's the thing. When I did it with my Savage, my Steven Savage 320 shotgun, it was a breeze, because the way the ribs are in there for the screws to screw into, they go through the majority of the length of the stock. So what I had to do was, since I'm not using the stock for my Mossberg 500, I actually used the Mossberg 500 stock on my Maverick 88. I put it on here, and I cut the stock back, literally, with a hacksaw at 1 3/4 inches. That allowed for me to get the gun almost 2 inches closer to in my shoulder, and it made the overall length from stock to the barrel short as well. So it doesn't make the gun illegally short, but at least it brings it in some. So it allows you to tuck it better, have more control over it. And of course you can get the collapsible stocks like or the folding stock. But I just looked at it like, hey, look, if you're an individual, you may not be working with a lot of money, you're not really sure if you want to do that yet, but maybe you do plan to get one of those collapsing or collapsible stocks. It's something that you can try on your own. I took the Mossberg 500 stock, put it on my Maverick 88, cut it, took the butt pad off, and then just re-drilled the inside of the stock so that the screws fit in there. Easy. Took me about 30 minutes to do. If you have a hacksaw, about 30 minutes. If you have a cutoff wheel or grinder, like I have a Dremel, you're doing like 10 minutes. It takes no time. Just re-thread the inside of the stock so that, number one, the stock, it even looks to the eye, it looks a little shorter, right? It looks a little shorter, and you can clean up however you want to clean it up. But to me, it just feels more comfortable, because I'm the type of individual where I like the traditional stock, but I don't like how long they are. So like Magpul has some stocks that comes with some of their firearms where it has the butt pads, where it has like in 3 individual pieces, like 1 inch, 2, like these spacers, right? But sometimes they're a little long, so you can take all the spacers out and reduce it so it's even shorter. But if you're getting a little, not a little, but a $200 firearm or a $180 firearm from whatever store you're getting it from, you may not want to put much money into it, right? Like, I know it's reliable, I know it'll work, it'll go bang every time I need to do a bang. So I figure, hey, look, this butt pad, modified butt pad, it works, and it's pretty simple. So if you guys have any questions or want any more detail on how I did it, just kind of send me a message. Go in the comment box. Prayerfully I enunciated and I spoke loud enough for you to hear. But it was a free mod. It just took maybe about 20 to 30 minutes of my time. It was simple. So for guys who have a smaller stature like myself, it works. Now if you're tall, 6 foot tall, that's something different. But for me, it works, and I figure for some other average size guys, it may work as well. Thank you. Please make sure that you like, subscribe, and comment. Keep the comments tactful. I do appreciate the individual who commented in my comment section for the video I did, a previous video that was kind of long that I did, and said that they really couldn't hear me, but I do appreciate you. I appreciate everybody who views it. God bless you. Have a great weekend. Like and subscribe.